Welcome to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Yolan N. As you guys can see from the channel, I changed my channel name. It used to be Life with Yolan N, but I just decided to put my name there. You know, change is good sometimes in life. Change is good, and that's all I did. I changed it up a little bit. But as I said, the vibe remained the same. Everything is the same. All right. God bless you guys. I hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful and beautiful day. I am having a blessed and wonderful and beautiful day. We are going into the summer season, so I hope you guys are having summer plans, whether it be family togetherness, traveling, whatever you want to do, you know. That's what God gave us, choices. Today, that's what I want to talk, about today. And that's a nice little segue into that, right? Is choices. You know, God has given us choices in life. Granted be, He allows us to live our life and He gave us choices. So we as individuals are able to make choices in life, good. Whether it be good choice, bad choices, whatever we make, we have the consequences. We have to go with it. If we make good choices, then our life would, would go smooth and beautiful and well and everything. And if we don't make proper choices in our life, we have to stand the consequences. Sometimes it's just not us alone, We have family members, or whoever, mother, father, whoever, We have people that when we don't make good choices, it reflects on us and it could affect them. Even sometimes bad choices in life could get us killed, So I'm just here today, just reminding you guys that life is about choices. And if you, in the process of you choosing, I would encourage you to choose wisely. Make good choices in your life. They say, as you're older, they say when you know better, you do better. So now that we are older in life and we know better, it's time for us to do better. When you're younger, it's expected of you, to mess up sometimes and not always, choose right and make the right choices in life, So I'm here now encouraging you to do, to do that, okay? To make good choices so that whatever the choices you make, it won't affect your life like that much or anything, because at least everybody's expecting you to do something, really good. And I have some people that no matter what they do, they're never gonna make the right choices. And I don't understand that. Sometimes in life, it all depends on who you are and what you are when you make a choice in life, right? As I said to you before, there are consequences to it. But God gave us, He's such a loving God and He's such a faithful God. He allows us the opportunity that if we don't get things right, He allows us that opportunity so that we can try and get it together. That's the reason why if you're married and you're not happy, or you're in a job and you're not happy, you can change, you can stop. If you're in a marriage and you don't want to be there any longer and you realize, look, I'm not happy here, I'm not being satisfied, or whatever your story is, you know what? You can get out of the marriage because God gave us that choice. We can get out. And if you're in a job and you're not happy, you can leave and you can look for another one. If you are there and you're doing something in life and you don't like it, you could stop and you can go back to school. Or if not, you can start a business, learn a trade. You can do whatever you want to do because God allows us the opportunity. You see what? All of us have that opportunity where we can do something in order to make ourselves, be happy, be content, I'm saying to you, and have a good life. And that's what God wants for us, So I'm just reminding you here today that choices is important in life because God gave it to us. And if we don't, if in the process of us, living our lives and we're not happy, we can stop. And we get opportunity to do it all over again. If we do wish to do that, or if it's not something you want to do, you do not have to stay stagnant in your life. And you don't have to be out there like being nasty to other people and being, I'm saying to you, feeling like, oh, well, look at what they do, look at what they have, and all of that stuff. You don't have to do that. You can do things for yourself and for your family that's going to benefit you and your family, you see? Whenever you make a choice, like for instance now, you decide to go back to school or you decide to do something, that's a choice you make. But when a choice, you have to, whenever you make a choice, there are sacrifices come with that choice. So in life, whenever you come and you sacrifice that, like you make that sacrifice, right? And you went back to school or you start a business, whatever you do, right? There's going to be some sacrifices. And whenever you make that sacrifice in life, right? You know at the end of the day it's going to pay off for you. You know it's going to pay off for you at the end of the day. But what really bothers me sometimes with that is after you have done everything right that you're supposed to do as an individual, there comes somebody now feeling like, oh well, you're not supposed to have this, you're not supposed to do that. But then, you see, they weren't there when you were making your sacrifices. They weren't there. You know what I'm saying to you? You did it, so now you are reaping the benefit. You're reaping the harvest for you and your family. And some people is feeling like, you know what I'm saying to you? Oh, you're not supposed to have this. This is too much for you and all of that crazy stuff. And what I would say to that person is, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get yourself involved in that. God gave us all choices. So what you're supposed to do now is sit back and think about your life and realizing, look, okay, am I doing anything positive in my life? What am I doing? Just kind of looking at somebody and making them unhappy or saying stuff about them? Don't do that. Don't do that. God gave us all choices. Okay? Heaven, hell, in between differently. Don't make people choice. Don't make people life sorry, miserable. Okay? So make choices in your life. That will sustain you. That will make your life better. That will make your life good. Don't do stuff that's gonna leave a bitter taste in other people's mouth. Okay? God gave us all choices. Choose wisely. Choose things in life that's gonna make you happy, that bring happiness to you. And most of the time, that's what we all strive for, is to be happy. Make choices that's gonna bring happiness to your life, not to yours only, but to your family life. All right? And I'm just stopping by today, just saying to you guys that remember the choices, that God gave us all choices, and remember to make proper and decent choices in your life, right? When you were younger, you weren't always making the proper choices, but now that you're older, right? You need to start making better choices. You need to start doing it for yourself and for your family. You know what I'm saying to you? You know what I'm saying to you? Let God lead. Let Him do what He has to do for you. Put Him forth. Ask Him. If you don't get it, just put it together and say, God, you know what? I want you to show me what you want me to do. How am I supposed to go about this? And I promise you, the Bible said you have not because you ask not. So I'm here just imploring you, encouraging you as usual, offering a little advice and encouragement. You know what I'm saying to you? Choose wisely. But put God in it and ask Him to show you what it is. If you don't know, if you don't ever know what it is you want to do, ask Him and He would lead you in that direction. You know what I'm saying to you? Don't go about being bitter, nasty, and angry. Okay? Live a life for you that will be a blessing to yourself and to your family. And until we meet again, God bless you. Alright? I hope you guys will subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I told you guys already before, I would like to see my channel grow. But it all depends on you guys. Alright? But one way or the other, I'm just here offering a little word of encouragement and a little word of advice. Okay? God bless you. And until we meet again, have yourself a blessed and wonderful and beautiful day. Bye-bye.